Hi everyone, I'm Owen and I've got shelves for my shelves. I'm reviewing the mineral collection. These are the little shelves that the minerals come on. I'm going to put the build up there so you can see it as I prattle about this set. Big fan of minerals generally. Word out to my geologists in the audience. My brother is a geographer and a geologist, and collecting minerals was a big part of our childhood, or particularly his, I guess. I was into fossils and he was into minerals, and now he teaches that kind of stuff as well. Big up to Matt as well, who is a good friend and colleague, also a geology teacher. But what about this? It's not a bad set, but it underwhelms me massively. And I didn't pay full price. I did the old secondhand thing, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I think there are moments of joy in it, because the minerals themselves have got some interesting bits and pieces in them, but they're fleeting. They're kind of quick, because actually the minerals themselves are quite diddy. They're quite small. Obviously these actually look quite nice, but kind of empty as well. I think that works from the kind of mineral display kind of point of view, and they do look like kind of an antiquated display sort of set. So I'm not totally against the end look, and the minerals can go in different places. The shelves themselves, as you can see, this one's loose, so there are three that fit together nicely. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to hold them up, because they don't actually attach, which is deliberate, because then you can put them in different places, you can stack them differently. There we go, just about going to work. So that one's loose and almost fell on me. So those three can go together any way you like. That sort of is the natural pose for them to be in, with the three different stands, with the smallest one in the middle. Each of the stands having two minerals on them there. I'm going to get the books now, because otherwise I'll get the names of the minerals wrong. Some of them are obvious to me, and some of them are a little bit more unique, or maybe not to an actual geologist. I'm not a geologist. I work nearby geologists. So it's worth kind of comparing the pictures as well, because we have a watermelon Tourmaline, which is this beast, which is pretty cool, which looks outlandish. I hadn't seen a mineral like this before. I don't know whether that's me being underread. So that's that one, which is spot on. Then we've got iron pyrites, so fool's gold, which does have really lovely structural pieces, with these cubes all being at slightly different angles. Really nice. Unfortunately, I lost one of the pieces. It might be a vintage thing, but that piece at the back obviously is supposed to be proper gold instead of that. But luckily, that's a backwards facing piece. So I think that's a lovely little block. So that's this one. Then we've got the most recognisable, the Amethyst, which is definitely the centerpiece to the whole thing. Tends to be a bit of a centerpiece to most mineral displays, doesn't it? Which does catch the light rather nicely. Lots of different angles in there to make that work nicely. Then we've got Rhodochrosite, which is this really nice red fella. So I'll just hold him up on the display. And again, nice kind of cubes held at different angles. The building techniques in this are really nice. In the Pyrites, it's a little bit basic, because they use the Minecraft helmets, so it's fairly easy to get them to be at weird angles. This one's a little bit more cunning in terms of, I'll take it off because it's easier to see, but really nice pop of colour, which is really cool for that one. Next, we've got some Tangerine quartz. It looks like that. So the designs are really good. They do feel very kind of accurate to what we're actually looking at, so that's kind of cool. And then finally we've got Fluorite, which is, I think, probably the kind of weakest build in terms of the colour's great, but I found that, you know, there's sort of a few of these pieces just repeated, and they're just big triangular pieces, so it kind of blocked out quite quickly. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to damn with faint praises, but I enjoyed it, and I don't know how I'd improve it. But I wonder whether the beauty of the minerals stands for itself. Why would you necessarily want to replace your mineral display with Lego displays? Whereas I think, so the obvious comparison would be the insect set, the insect collection, which obviously I don't want to keep a butterfly pinned to the wall or something. I don't have an interest in that. So to see the beauty of a butterfly or a mantis in my house, or the Hercules beetle, really does kind of need some other way of doing it. And so a model seems like a good idea. Whereas I've just happened to have here, sorry for going so closely, you know, I've got a little geode on my desk, which is, you know, has that level of beauty, which, so it's this weird kind of, I think it's one of those sets that if you're into it, you're into it. For me, it kind of left me a little bit cold. Didn't not enjoy it, but I'd rather have the fossils and shells and geodes that I have on my desk. They bring something that Lego just couldn't, and I don't think that there's a need to replace them. So yeah, that's my feelings on that one. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that gives you some light as to whether you might like it or might not. I think it very much going to come down to the person. I ought to speak to my brother and see whether he liked it, because he does have it, the Lego set I'm in. But yeah, I'll get back to you in the comments if he has enjoyed it or not, or whether he thinks it's, you know, that same level of why do I need this set, because I've got, you know, his collection of minerals is massive. So anyway, until next time, keep on building.